Some final preparations here. Welcome to 2K. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Hart. Up top, Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Halliburton outside. Inside. Here's Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Randle inside. He's against Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The Pacers again can't hit. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Robinson. Shot from 16. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Halliburton with the ball. Hard covering. The 3, Smith. They grab their own miss. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The 3 ball. Here's Brunson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Turner, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Turner. Fires for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Barrett, he's open. The rebound by Turner.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Smith finds Turner. Down low. Here's Halliburton. No good there. Some solid defense from Barrett. The Knicks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Hart. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Duarte. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Hart from long range, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Halliburton outside to the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
The Pacers making a switch here. New York trailing. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, the Knicks missing. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Quickly is checked in for Hart.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Crosses over. Randall with the drive. Healed with the defensive effort. From deep. And he buries his first look.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Quickly passes to Randall. Puts it up from 17. Here's Robinson. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Overhealed. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Pacers.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Matherin and Hield out on the perimeter. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Matherin. Three-pointer off the mark. New York shooting just 38% for this game so far. Quickly. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Goes up off the inbound. Boy, clobbered on the shot, and he'll shoot free throws. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nora's checked in. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Nora. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great elite fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Robinson finds Barrett. For three, Randall. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nora. Releases. Misses off the left iron. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now Randall. And he drives in. And that one drops for him. Randall's got 5.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Halliburton against Brunson. And the basket by Halliburton.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Randall outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Now, you can't be too aggressive guarding Hill because he will bait you into fouling him and still make it.
A big group substitution here for New York. Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Grimes, he's checked in for Barrett. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 9.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hill. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Now a timeout called by New York. For New York, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Quickly. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Matherin. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Grimes. Oh, no good again that time. Indiana's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And it's Matherin missing. New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. That one misses for Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Sims can't get it to go. Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Hield finds Turner. There's a screen by Turner. It's Hield with the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hill to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Quickly from outside. Nora grabs the board.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Matherin.
I see him.
McConnell outside. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. And the basket is good. Turner's got 8 points.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Here's Quickly. He got a piece of it. Now McConnell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. 8 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Matherin. Three-pointer. Here's the second effort. No good. Misses at the buzzer. All right, Allie, thanks for that. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Over to the wing. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
The shot by Duarte, no good. A difficult situation for New York. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Pass to Turner. Shot from the wing. Nice jump shot. Turner's got 12 points in the game. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that. You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And the Pacers making a change here. Halliburton is checked in. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Hield against Barrett. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Off target from outside. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Knocks down the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Halliburton. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Here's Brunson. That one no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. To the paint. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Here's Barrett. And counted from 19 feet away. Barrett's gotten 4 this quarter. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Into the lane. The rebound by Sims. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside, pass to Hart. 4-3, nails it from 3. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Driving inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith outside. Fires it from 18. No good. New York goes the other way with it. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Hart can't hit. Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Grimes comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Hart. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. And the Pacers also making a change. Nora's checked in. Toppin outside. Going inside. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly finds Rose. Dorte grabs the board. Halliburton outside. And so it's the Indiana Pacers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 50.
Your Knicks City Kid.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
New York.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton at point next to Dorte. They're the backcourt. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Jackson. And it's Nora in at the 4-man position. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Halliburton with the ball. Now quickly defending. To the right side. Quickly against Halliburton. Here's Nora. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Miles Turner.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Turner with it. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Hart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Brunson is checked in for New York.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. they haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Shot from the inbound.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Brunson passes to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 19 points.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Off the inbound pass. Turner, no good. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Smith, he's checked in for Nora. And Hield is subbed in for Neesmith. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively. Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
Here's Barrett. Outside Hart for 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Hey, who's watching?
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Shots good by Matherin. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, BA. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
And the basket by Halliburton.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
For the Pacers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
.59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. And it's Matherin missing. Outside Brunson.
Indiana foul.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Here's Halliburton. He takes it in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Randall outside. Back to Hart. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
For 3, Randall. Smith with the rebound. Indiana on offense. 19-point game. Halliburton outside. Oh, Robinson with a block. They get it back and out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Beyond the arc. It counts.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin.
on the court. Going after this win on the road. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the point. Wood passes to McGee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee is screen on Brunson. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion. But I think we've seen real progress in this regard. And that's because you understand, if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Doncic finds McGee. Irving against Brunson. That one goes in.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defenders, doesn't matter.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to McGee. In the corner, Irving with it. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Wood. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Randall grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Hart. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Doncic looking it over. To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Back to Robinson. The Mavericks pull it in. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic passes to Wood. On the wing, Irving. Wood a screen on Brunson. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. And here we go. Randall with the bucket.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Now here's Randall after Luka Doncic's miss. The quick look, no good that time. Irving with it, picked up by Barrett. The 3 for Doncic. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Brunson, that's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson. Outside Irving. Down low, stolen by Robinson. Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And McGee kicks to Irving. McGee sets the pick for Irving. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Irving looking for an opening. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
Now, here's Quickly. Robinson on the wing. 5 on the clock. And here's Barrett. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. To the paint, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Making us move nightly. That was your Knicks City Dancer.
Here's Quickly, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Wood out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the 3.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. It's up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Brunson against Irving, and there's the pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Pass to Barrett. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 6. Powell with it, picked up by Barrett. Doncic against Randall. Back to Powell. Pass to Wood. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good off the front iron. New York leading by 6. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Brunson. Quickly with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Quickly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Ntilikina following the score by New York. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Back to McGee. Dallas moving it around. Harden. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by the Knicks.
Quickly setting the pick for Rose. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Here's Toppin. Rebounded by Hardy. Mavericks trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kleba, no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. A shot by Sims, no good. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hardy, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Toppin passes to Sims. Lays it up and banks it in. Sims has got his first basket of the night.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Bullock, good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Fournier. And so it's the New York Knicks. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
The Mavericks, 17.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardy. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Wood. Hardaway sets a screen for Wood. On its way from Irving for 2. Gets an open look and hits. Irving's got 6. Evaluating recent attempts, Doors, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic. Boy, Hardaway Jr. off the bounce, the rise and fire, that's pretty.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Robinson. After Brunson, time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks.
So it's the Knicks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Wood against Robinson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. They get it again. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And creating the second chance opportunity there. Wood has a nose for the ball and the length to make the play.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Randall outside. Takes it inside. Back to Brunson. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 6. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
And yes, it's good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Doncic kicks to Wood. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Wood's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
And it goes down 2 points.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Now the pass to Wood.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Irving against Brunson. Irving passes to Wood. Yep, it counts. Wood's got 9.
And operating there in deep, Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Now here's Irving. He has 6. Hardaway, no good. 1:32 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 9-point game. Wood with the screen for Irving. Sweet move. And finished off by Wood.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Christian Wood. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Luka Doncic. McGee's shot is off. New York leading by 7. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pass to Kleber. He dishes it to McGee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Kleber. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Lets the 3 fly. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Hardy. Hardy's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Ntilikina can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks lead answer.
There's the steal. That one doesn't go. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 8.
And a big round of applause.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Hardy. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Hardy, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. Fournier for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that 3-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Kicks to Powell.
Knicks lead 48-37.
No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Mavericks trail by 11. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kleber with it. Sims there. Ntilikina passes to Kleber, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kleber's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you can see Frank Ntilikina running the offense and growing with every opportunity.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Now here's Randall. Goes up on the high post. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Brunson. Outside for Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 8. Rob. Hart with it. Guarded now by Irving. Outside for Randall. Passes to Hart. It's Barrett on the wing. Makes it off the glass. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Just 3 to shoot. The shot's good from Irving.
Not sure Kyrie Irving gets enough credit for how good he is from three-point territory. He is elite from deep.
Now here's Brunson. And foul on the and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Doncic. McGee is screen on Barrett. Doncic passes to McGee, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from McGee.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Brunson finds Robinson. Hart with it. He's covered by Irving. Brunson against Doncic. Brunson goes in, and good that time. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's a minute left in the game. Shoots it up. Doesn't go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Randall, and there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Doncic kicks to McGee, and the pass to Wood. In the corner, Irving with it. The 3. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Stolen by Robinson. Three-pointer, Randall. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Brunson.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Back to Doncic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 9. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Hardaway with the steal. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Some good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
That know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Hardy, and it's Doncic in at the shooting guard.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Wood outside. On the take, and Wood with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
First team foul.
Halliburton finds Turner. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
And that one good.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Wood with the screen. Puts the move on. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
The Mavs the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
And here's Hield to the inside. Smith. And he buries his first look.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Doncic against Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. No good on that one.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Irving against Halliburton. Here's Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Christian Wood picks one up. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Hardy, guarded by Hield. Wood against Turner. Lets a floater go. Pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic with it. Halliburton picks him up. For 3, Hardy. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the middle. From the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Driving in. And Doncic with the jam.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Pass to Wood. Nice move. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana trailing here. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Irving. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Now here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Out left to the wing. Here's Turner driving to the basket, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I tell you, the tenacity of Turner on the drive is something no one wants to be a part of.
Here's Hardy. Not going to go that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Irving against Halliburton. Smith left side. To the wing on the left. A good look from Turner. Again, Indiana.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Irving, no good. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 1.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Green. And it's McGee in at the 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on JaVale McGee. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
2 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build the title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Turner for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, and the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Here's Hardaway. Out to Powell. Doncic on the wing. Powell will screen on McConnell. And here's Doncic outside. Nora grabs the board. Turner with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin. Here's Nora. And here's Hield. Shot on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hield's got 4 points this quarter. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Powell will screen on McConnell. Doncic, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Hield from outside. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Hardaway finds McGee. Powell outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Green in the post. Guarded by Hield. And he makes it. Green's got his second basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Duarte's checked in. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Christian Wood is checked in for McGee. Bullock comes in for Powell. Hardy, he's checked in for Green. And Irving is subbed in for Hardaway. And it's Hield missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. And Dallas also making a switch. Green is checked in.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And here's Turner from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Bullock. There's a screen. Fires it. Another one falls for Dallas.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Down low, Nora. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Pass to Nora. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Takes a step back. Here's Bullock on the wing. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Smith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Just 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Halliburton finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. Now Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 13 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Halliburton with the drive. That shot is off, and it's Dallas the other way.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's the pick. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. An easy 2 on the layup. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Smith outside. The 3 is up. Wood grabs the board.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Alan. Thank you. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Irving, and he makes both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Holiday passes to Doncic. And he's going to the... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in
Previous play is under
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. The Mavericks leading. Here's Ntilikina. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Nora comes in for Smith. And Dallas with a change here too. Kleba, he's checked in for Ntilikina. Halliburton, pass to Jackson. Oh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Halliburton's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Hardaway. We've got 1:23 left in the third. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And the basket by Halliburton.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Doncic passes to McGee. Doncic against Halliburton. Three-pointer. That shot off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Inside. Hangs. Jackson can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Doncic against Halliburton. Left side, Hardaway. Outside, Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic passes to Holiday, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the Mavericks with some changes. Woods checked in for McGee. Hardy comes in for Hardaway, and Irving is subbed in for Kleba. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. That's good, and Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Wood inside, and Wood with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas, hunting for opportunities.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. We've got Christian Wood. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Justin Holiday, and it's Hardy in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Back to Holiday, pass to Irving. Outside Holiday. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Jackson, and it's Smith in for Nora. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Indiana trailing here. Hield on the wing. Pass to Mathurin. The offensive rebound, and they pick up 2.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Irving for 3, and the Mavericks another 3.
3 points.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Pass to Wood. Here's Bullock, covered by Smith. They set a pick. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Outside Irving. It's deflected. Now here's Halliburton. Hield from outside. Smith passes to Hield. Picked by Smith. Here's Mathurin. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. Halliburton misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game. Wood with the screen. Here's Hardy. Out to Wood. Doncic on the wing. Back to Bullock. And the layup is good. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Hield. And and it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, nice job that time by Wood going after the block and getting it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
Dallas has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Wood misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Smith with a screen on Irving. Matherin. Turner passes to Hield. Back to Turner. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Wood. Pass to Green. Launches it. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving for three. Hits a three-pointer.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Off target with the shot. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This
Ask ahead. And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet, that's 2 points.
Smith with a screen on Barrett. Out to Smith, lets it go with a three. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. 4-point game. Runs in the pass to Hart. Three-pointer. Here's Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now here's Randall. Here's Brunson. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Smith against Randall. Here's Halliburton. And that time, also a missed shot.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties when we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Pacers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Smith. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Halliburton. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. This one for three. They kick out to Heel. Indiana moving it around. 3 on the clock. Back to Smith. Fires for three. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Brunson passes it to Hart. Back to Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 5 now.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Halliburton with it. Robinson picks him up. Turner dishes to Smith. Takes the three. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Turner no good. The Knicks leading by 8.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season. Their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
Here's Halliburton following the score by New York. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Healed against Barrett. Kicks it to Robinson. Back to Barrett. And here is Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Healed outside. Shakes him. And then Healed with the dunk.
Healed showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Barrett against Turner. The shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
It's Hart on the wing. Brunson against Halliburton. Back to Brunson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Halliburton kicks to Healed. Shot from the top of the key. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Healed. Timeout called the Pacers. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randle and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3.
Such a key for Julius to continue to stay assertive on the offensive end.
Three-pointer Healed. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Barrett. No good with the layup. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And Indiana shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Healed, the pass to Turner. Back to Healed. He kicks it to Turner. The pass to Healed. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. It's McConnell atop the key. Mora, the pass to Healed. Another shot. Good on the bucket. Heald's got it back down to within single digits for Indiana. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Turner passes to Heald. Turner with the screen. Heald kicks to Turner. Bucket is good.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Here's Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. missed layup. Pacers trail by 9. Mora, the pass to Turner. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And then for New York, Sims is checked in. And Toppin subbed in for Randall. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Rose against McConnell. He dishes it to Turner. A three-pointer is right on target. Turner's got 7 points.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Sims. No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 6. McConnell with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Outside Turner. Over to the wing. Turner with the screen. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Smith checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell. And then for New York, Evan Fournier is checked in for Barrett. And quickly in for Hart. Halliburton for 3. Turner finds Smith. Now, here's Neesmith. No points in the game yet for him. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Halliburton.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
Rose, no good. The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Smith, and the layup is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's quickly in the corner. To end the drought. Pacers with the rebound.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
Pacers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Rose, and the basket is good.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Neesmith, and it's Turner in at the 5, down low. That's the Pacers' 5.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Smith kicks to Halliburton. Count it. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
The Knicks with the lead. Thompson with it. 9 points in the game so far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Turner passes to Smith. Halliburton against Barrett, and it's Halliburton missing. The Knicks leading by 3. And Brunson, here we go.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Smith dishes to Turner. Back to Smith. Timeout called the Pacers.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there, and a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Robinson. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Here's Mathurin. Guarded by Robinson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Randall throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Pacers trail by 9. Now McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Barrett. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Brunson. They get the rebound and finished off by Robinson.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
McConnell against Barrett. McConnell passes to Jackson. Healed outside. Jackson with the screen. Back to Healed. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. No good on that one. And New York will come the other way. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Healed with it. Brunson picks him up. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Good on the three-point shot. McConnell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And finished off by Robinson.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Into the lane. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Here's Turner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Turner's got 10 points in the game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 11. Left side Rose. Pass to Quickly. And here is Toppin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% from the line a season ago.
The Pacers making a switch here. Wara checked in. Here's Hield. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Fournier. Now, here's Quickly. D right on him. Here's Sims. New York, no good that time either. And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Derrick Rose. Fournier out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor. Just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Rose passes to Quickly. Kicks it to Sims. Wide open shot is on the money. Sims has got his first 2 points.
It's exactly the shot they're looking for.
McConnell against Rose. Turner fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Robinson. Halliburton with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Smith. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. New York leading by 11. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Halliburton passes to Orte. In the corner, Smith with it. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Barrett against Hield. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. From downtown, Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Heel, the pass to Turner. Back to Heel. Turner with a screen on Brunson. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Halliburton finds Smith. Back to Halliburton.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
In the corner, Smith with it. Outside for Halliburton. Duarte passes to Halliburton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Halliburton against Brunson. Turner with the steal. And it's Smith penetrating. That one goes. Count it. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
The offensive rebound. Randall with a screen for Barrett. The second chance effort. Randall kicks to Hart. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Hart. The pass to Brunson. They shoot again. Bullseye. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And it's Halliburton missing. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Brunson, good.
Well, that's awareness there from Randall. He keeps an eye out for his open teammate.
Halliburton passes to Hield. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Barrett slams it in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play. Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Barrett slams it in.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Barrett dishes to Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance, and he worked to create that opening.
Here's Halliburton. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Knicks NBA presentation. Our games and this matchup a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3. Outside for Irving. Pass to Bullock. Doncic with it. Clock at 6. Back to Bullock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
Both good from the line that time. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first, Doris.
One of those guys, B.A., that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down three-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
And there's a pick. Here's Wood. Pass to Doncic. Oh, sweet move. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Here's Hardy. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Hardy. He's covered by Hart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. First one falls for him. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The 3, Hardy, and out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Brunson. Randall inside. Woods is there. Randall can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Wood, a screen on Brunson. Irving with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And the basket by Wood.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Randall, a screen on Doncic. Brunson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Woods over to help. Left side, Barrett. To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Doncic passes to Irving. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Brunson on the drive. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Irving up top, guarded by Barrett. Doncic against Randall. Out to Wood. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. And And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
McGee, he's checked in for Wood. For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the second round of the NBA draft order.
He did, BA, but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the one guard, he can play the two guard, he can make open shots, he can get in the paint and score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team.
Green's checked in for the Mavericks. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Powell, he's checked in for Bullock. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Quickly is checked in for Brunson. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Outside Hardaway. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Robinson. Ooh, McGee with the block. Irving for three. Powell. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
We've got Maxi Kleber, Kyrie Irving out there with Josh Green. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Hard against Green. Here's Randle. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And stolen by Barrett. Hart from long range. He can't get that one to fall. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Green against Hart. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Irving, the pass to Green. Outside Irving. On the wing, Green. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Hart passes to Quickly. Back to Hart. Quickly against Irving. Oh, Green with a block. It's McGee, high post. Randle pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my goodness, that was electric. RJ Barrett with a little flash.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Boy, there were lots of expectations that accompanied RJ Barrett coming out of college. That's going to happen when you're the third overall pick.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Woods checked in for McGee. Bullock comes in for Kleba. Hardy, he's checked in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Hardy.
Well, I'd like to see Evan Fournier focusing on the defensive end. He's got the potential to get better there.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Brunson against Doncic. The kick out to Fournier. Quickly outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the paint. Wood. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Hardaway, and he slams it in one-handed.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
There's a screen. Out to the right wing. And there's Toppin on the assist by Brunson. Toppin's got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here's Doncic outside. The Knicks with the rebound. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Here's Sims. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Pass to Bullock. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Wood. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Wood's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Right side Fournier. And there's the screen. Pass to Quickly. And it's blocked by Wood. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
That's good from Doncic. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
Outside Fournier. Fires from the corner. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been. Thanks very much, Allie. as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far. Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Pass to Bullock. Barrett against Irving. Here's Hardy. They set a pick from deep. Here's Doncic. Here's Wood. Fade away. That one goes in. Wood's got 8.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
For 3, Hardy. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Wood. For the lead. Hart pulls it in. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. The 3 from Wood. Hits the trifecta. Wood's got 5 points in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Now a timeout called by New York. Green's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Doncic. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Brunson against Hardaway. Brunson passes to Barrett. Outside Hart. And the layup falls.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Green. This one for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kicks it out to Barrett. Randall on the screen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Irving against Barrett. Goes up on the wing. And that one's long. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The 3, Barrett. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's gotten his second bucket on the night. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Back to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. Pass to Green. Shoots over Randall. And it's Green missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Quickly against Hardaway. Quickly passes to Robinson. McGee with a steal. Green with a screen on Barrett. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Kyrie Irving, Josh Green out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Doncic in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Such a wide-open look.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Quickly finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And Dallas calls time here. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Quickly. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. New York trailing. Outside Brunson to the middle. Dallas is shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Randle outside. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And Wood with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's the pick. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Irving against Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Bullock. Good.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Right wing. The three from Wood. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Robinson with the block. And an intentional foul right there. The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
First team foul.
1:58 left in the final quarter. Robinson, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Brunson. Misses in close.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Hardaway. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Pass to Bullock. Wood with the screen. Over to the left wing. Misses the three. And here are the Knicks now. Randle with it. Irving picks him up. Outside Robinson. And here's Brunson. The three. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Barrett. Randle outside. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Now, these are the moments of responsibility that Julius Randle relishes. Now you've got to make your foul shots.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Hardaway. And Randle drops them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Doncic on the wing. Checked by Randle. Back to Bullock. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's New York now. 2-point game. Here's Brunson. Money.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And it's in.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Robinson, a screen on Irving. Brunson passes to Robinson. Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Robinson, a screen on Doncic. And here's Brunson from the arc. Can't knock in the three. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for Dallas.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And the Knicks miss again, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 6. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
So Dallas will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wood against Turner. Wood passes to Hardy. Clock at 6. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide open teammate.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Doncic kicks to Wood. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Turner with the screen. Down low. They get a hand on it. Irving with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. On the wing, Doncic. It's stolen by Hield. Shoots from 12. Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Wood with the screen for Irving. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Doncic finds Irving. Goes up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that. Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
Pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Wood a screen on Halliburton. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Here's Halliburton. And no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him. The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And it's Doncic missing.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Turner, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Halliburton against Green. Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Now, here's Green. Here's Hardy. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Green is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Hardy. And it's Kleba in at the 4 slot. And it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances. As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Healed right side to the middle. Turner finds Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Green comes in for Hardy. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. On the wing, Green, covered by Hield. Hardaway with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Mathurin passes to Hield. And Turner kicks to Hield. Aston Worrell. Here's Mathurin. 6 to shoot. The 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks leading by 4. Trying driving inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Here's Turner. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Christian Woods checked in for Dallas. Reggie Bullock comes in for Maxi Kleber. Puts it up off the inbound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally, we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjustment to. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Dallas leading by 7. Bullock kicks to Wood. The pass to Irving. Wood with the screen for Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Out to Smith. Fires the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run. There's the pick. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Here's Nesmith. Out to Smith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Screen by Smith. Mathurin passes to Smith. Good. Smith's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Irving. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Smith the pass to Mathurin. Here's the 3. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Turner.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Now here's Hardaway. Over in the corner, Green. He kicks to Bullock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Through the first half, plenty of basketball though left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's Nesmith in at the 3.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Chris Duarte's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Holiday following the score by Miles Turner. And here's Hardy. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Pacers trail by 11. McConnell passes to Smith. Inside with the shot from past the arc. Neesmith can't get it to go. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. In the corner, Powell with it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavericks. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Turner with a screen for McConnell. Pass to Orte. Outside Turner. Back to Smith. Here's Duarte. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Count it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy passes to Holiday. Misses from short range.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Smith sets the pick for McConnell. Down low to the right side. Here's Neesmith. Buries the long-range jumper. Neesmith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Doncic. It's tipped. Hardaway for 3. Drops in the tray. Hardaway's got 6.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Mavericks leading by 14. Now Doncic, 12 points for him. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. Clock at 6. Here's Holiday. Pacers with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Neesmith. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic feeling it out. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Duarte. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Powell with it. There's the triple. That shot off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Smith the pass to Turner, and that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Turner with a screen on Irving. Out to Turner. Hits the jumper in space. He's got 15.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Outside Irving. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nobody near Irving. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 17.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
And So it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropped. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mavericks leading by 13. They've got Maxi Kleber. Green is out there with Irving, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Bullock. Not a lot of room. Irving dishes to Bullock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with the steal. Smith the pass to Duarte. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nesmith. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Count that one.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Nesmith can't get it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Irving kicks to Bullock. Right wing. A shot by Kleber. Wide open. Another three for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Mavericks leading by 20. Green taking his time here. Here's Bullock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Aaron Nesmith. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
For Dallas, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
A different look for Dallas. Justin Holiday's checked in for Reggie Bullock, and it's Ntilikina in for Irving.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
There's Green with the three. Holiday inside the line. Offensive rebound. Pacers trail by 20. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
Kleber kicks to Holiday. Back to Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. And Kleber slams it in.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Mavericks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Hield can't hit. Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. For three, that's a 2 from Hield. Fires from deep. Rebounded by McGee. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
To the left side wing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count the basket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.